fulfillment of your desire to pass in one attempt. So please do contact our number, WhatsApp number is given in the description box, as well as you want to join for this live series sessions, you can DM to us in the Instagram, and you can comment down any videos in the YouTube, or else our number will be given in the description box, you can contact. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the sociology. Okay, so applied sociology. Before only we have spoke about the sociology. Okay, sociology is the study of society. Okay, so we come to an basic thing, that society. Okay, so you have to know about the society as an individual, as a nurse, why it is important, that and all, the nature of sociology, the branches and importance of sociology in nursing, everything we have discussed in the last unit. Okay, so today we are going to study about the social structure. Okay, so that is the second unit that I will discuss today. Okay, just a second. Loading unsaved. Sorry. Okay. So sociology, in that the second unit, social structure. Social structure for second semester first semester BSc nursing. So this is also one of the very important unit, you have to study this one. Okay, so we can call it as also individual society. Okay, so social structure is your unit. So there you are going to study about the society. Okay, so there you are going to study about the society. Okay, so the next one is nature of the society. So the nature of the society, yeah. Okay, sorry for the technical error. So okay, no issues, we will start to learn Okay, so society we are going to be study. Okay, as we know that sociology is all about society only, so we are going to study about that one. Okay, so the next is that we are going to study about the community. Okay, so when it comes to the society, a lot of things you are going to study: nature, types of society, and everything you will study under that one. The next thing is that we are going to study about regarding community. Okay, so community is also one of the very important subject as well, and you will get an idea regarding the community in the sociology itself. That is one of the good thing in nursing, they have designed this sociology. And next, one more thing I want to tell you, you are going to study about the things which is very important regarding the communities over association you are going to study. Okay, so association you are going to study. Okay, association and as well as institution you are going to study. Okay, society is basically, we know that it is an individual is the basic concept of the society. Each and every individual is the basic concept of the society. Okay, so now we can discuss the society. The term society has been derived from the Latin word called socius. My dear students, you can listen here that society. Okay, society is the word derived from the Latin word. Which word? Latin word. Okay, so the word is called as socius. Why I am pressing this means while writing the exam you have to write like this. Okay, so this is a dry subject, my dear students, you have to know. Okay, so the terminologies, if you know, you will understand the topic better. Okay, so the next one, that means socius means association. Okay, so association or companionship. Okay, companionship, there is a relation between one individual to another individual. Companionship will be there, association of people will be there. Okay, so thus the society means a larger group of individuals who are associate with each other. Okay, socius. Okay, Latin word socius, and the society means larger group of individuals. Okay, individuals, and those are going to be with together. Okay, so those people are in association to live each other. Okay, so they are having each other associative. Okay, association with each other. Okay, now you got a point. Society means it is a group of people. Okay, so it is a large group of people. Okay, so which is derived from the word called socius. That word is Latin word. Okay, now you remember. Okay, next we can move towards the definition of the society. Okay, so definition of the society. So how I am teaching, in that way only you will get the revision class. You can write it down in examination very well, because only important things we are focusing more. Okay, so the next is that the definition of the society. A society may be defined as a network of interconnections or interconnected major groups viewed as a unit and sharing a common culture. Okay, so according to J.H. Fitcher. Okay, so J.H. Fitcher said that lot of definition is there. Easy definition also I will tell that. Society consists of individuals belonging to a group which may vary in the size. Okay, so in easy way, now we are going to understand this society. Society is defined as a network of interconnected major groups. Okay, so the major groups will be there. The classes will come here. Okay, understanding. So those groups are probably following the same culture. Okay, so that is why the sociology we are going to study about the cultures, societies, family, Okay, so these are the things we are going to be study. So that is why the society is very important. The society is may be defined as a network of interconnected people, okay, or major groups viewed as a unit. Okay, so we are having a interconnected people unit. Okay, so that is what society. One more definition is there. Society is a group of interacting individuals sharing the same territory and participating in the same culture. Okay, so which means society is belongs to the group of people, those who are sharing the same territory, means place, okay, and we're including with their individual same culture. Okay, so this is all about the society. Okay, next we are moving with the we can go with that nature of the society. Okay, so nature of the society. So society is, by first itself, it is an abstract nature. Okay, so it is in the abstract nature. Okay, understanding what I am telling? So, okay, abstract nature, which means we can't able to be that it is like a, it's a rigid thing. Okay, so abstract in nature. So it is not a concrete process, it is a abstract in nature. Okay, so the next thing is that society consists of people. Okay, nature of sociology, society we are studying. Okay, here you can see. Abstract in nature, including group of people. Group of people means society consists of people. Existence of both similarities and differences. You can see the similarities and differences. Existence of similarities, and differences. Okay, differences you can see over here. The next in that, cooperation and conflict exist simultaneously. Yes, my dear students, here in the society there will be a cooperation also, there will be a conflict also, which means problem will also there, and same way people will belongs to certain group or some community, they will also compromising things also will be there, and they will lead a good life also. Some people cooperatively they will be there in the society, some people they will do the unnecessary conflicts also. So simultaneously it will be there, same like a highs and troughs. Okay, same like sometimes it is very nice cooperative, sometimes it may be a conflict. Okay, so I am like that only it will be there. Okay, the next one is that division of labor. This is very important. You have to achieve certain goal, means division of labor is very important. Okay, so here in the society also there is a division of labor will be there. Okay, so because you can't able to do every work. Okay, the productivity we can't see in the individual work. Why? Because it needs a division of labor and the strong team should be there. Okay, so the teamwork always be the individual work. Why? Because individual will takes time, but it is now, for example, I can tell you in Bangalore, those who are stitching this shirt and all, no, so they will be stitch in 1 hour, like that kind of boutiques are there, so like that kind of stores will be available in Bangalore. Example I'm telling. Okay, so they will stitch in 1 hour. Okay, so 3 or 4 will be there, and then one part, like one person will stitch. Okay, so by the time what it will be happen, So they will finish it off in 1 hour, one shirt. Okay, so same like that only. Society will going to be deals with the society will going to be deals with this one. Which one is that? Division of labor. Okay, one second. The next is that mutual awareness and mutual interaction will be there, which means in Kannada we can say paraspara ಹೊಂದಾಣಿಕೆ ಪರಸ್ಪರ we can like what interaction ಮಾತುಕತೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. So same like that only in English we can say that interaction between from both the side it will be there. Okay, understanding what I am telling. The next is that society is a system of stratification. Society is a system of social structure. Okay, so the next is that society is the organization of relationship. It is an organization. It is going to be organize the relationship. Okay, so between the individual, and social control will be there. Okay, certain rules and regulations will be going to be put on the individual by the society. So there they can means the social control will be there on the individual. We can do that, otherwise so many problems we can say. Okay, so these are the nature of the society. Now we can move towards the types of society. Okay, so the types of society. First one is that foraging society. Okay, foraging society. So the foraging societies, the second one is that here you can see pastoral society. Pastoral society. Horticulture. Horticulture societies. The next we have industrial societies. Before going to that, one more type is there, agriculture society. Okay, agricultural industrial society. Fifth type is industrial. The next one we have the post-industrial societies. Okay, so the sixth one is post-industrial. Okay, so I will write in a short form that one. Okay, understood. Okay, first one is foraging society, second one is pastoral society, and the third one is horticultural society. The fourth one is that fourth one is agriculture, fifth one is industrial, and sixth one is that post-industrial society. Now we can see that foraging society. So when human beings did not know how to dominate the land and domesticate the animals, they had to live together, share work, use of fresh water carefully, and also migrate gregariously if they don't anything if anything went wrong. For example, if river dried up or they run out of animals, usually men were hunters and women were gatherers in those societies. Okay, so here what it will be happen, people are going to be live at the certain area with the proper nature means environment, or else they are going to be do the domestication. Okay, so they can't able they are not having any idea about the domestication of the animals. So they group of people, they are living, and they can able to migrate their place free eventually if there anything any kind of problem will be occur in that particular place. Okay. So this is the thing. The next one is pastoral society. This type of societies, people lived in a certain place. Okay, so place and started to pasture animals or transportation and permanent food. Okay, so here they will be use the animals for the transportation. For example, in olden days you can remember that donkeys and all used to for some certain works. Okay, so if they are washing the clothes and all, the means carry overing any goods and all, they used to use the donkeys. And for the permanent food, they will use animals to be rare. Okay, so they will take care of the animals for their food purpose also. That kind of societies we will call as the pasture societies. Okay, so this kind of societies we can see in the Somalia, Ethiopia and North African countries. Okay, certain groups will be there, no, in YouTube and all you people have seen. Okay, so those kind of societies we will call as the pasture society. The next one is horticulture society. Horticulture society similar to the pastoral society. Horticulture societies are cultivated vegetables, fruits and plants for their food, and division of labor should be continued over here. The social structure did not develop, and because of this horticulture societies did not differ from foraging societies. They could not develop because agriculture materials were invented about many years ago, and they could not relocate rivers and water sources. Their plants dried up. It is easily realized that why the development of technology is important and how it will affect on the shape of the societies that and all you live. Okay, so it is a general things. Horticulture means they are going to be do some kind of work, division of labor will be there, and they will grow and they will eat. Okay, so vegetables they can grow, fruits they will grow, but they are not using the technology. Okay, so to shape up the technology we need to use certain technical things. Okay, even though you are doing the agriculture, no issues, you have to upgrade yourselves anywhere, any sector you can take. Okay, the next one is that in this agricultural society, the cause of industry horticulture societies to extinguish was the late agriculture intervention. So already the agriculture instruments involved there, but horticulture societies were not taking the use of that, and they are destroyed. Okay, because of that, because they can't able to recreate the rivers and all if the once the river will be dried up. Okay, so this continuation they will know about the agriculture. So with a new inventions, food supplies increased and people settled together. The population grew up rapidly. Villages came up, and farmers, landowners and also warriors who protect farms in exchange of food against the enemies arose. Okay, so in olden days and all, agriculture is the thing. No like new innovative ideas will be started, and they are supposed to going to be grow lot of crops, and because of that they will be lived in a certain place because to secure their lands. Okay, so then after land warriors will be there, and they will be secure their life with their people or family members, and due to that one the population was randomly rapidly increased. Okay, so these are all the things which has been taken place. The next thing is that Industrial societies stem power human being started to use machines and advanced. Okay, so technology will be involved here and they will be start earn. Okay, so earning, so if a person is earning, definitely social society is going to be grew up. So that is what the things happen. Post industrial, the countries where the industrial revolution began, like Britain, France and USA, now became the post industrial countries. These countries are users of advanced technologies. Okay, these countries were used advanced technology, developed computers, satellites and microchips, in short. And those societies are affected by the difference based technologies. At the first hand, there was not any difference based upon the urban and rural areas according to the common view. In these societies there are neither social inequality or classification. Okay, don't worry about this one. In Britain, USA, France and all, there is advanced technology has been already evolved. Okay, so there is no difference between the rural area and urban area, we can't able to see there, and they will be use everything. Okay, nowadays no, in Bangalore only you can see that so many things which we can able to get with our hand in a few fraction of second. Why? Okay, if you have a cell phone, if medical emergency will come, we will definitely get. Okay, so in olden days and all, the technology was not that much improved. By the time we are used to get a lot of issues. Okay, so to reach the hospitals and nowadays no. Okay, if you want to do certain blood test, lab tests and all, they used to come home. Okay, we are getting the we are using the technology, because of that lot of innovative ideas will be evolved in the society, and it is one of the good thing also. But same thing. Okay, but when it comes to the post industrial, all the things already developed in the developed countries, there is no difference between the rural area and the urban areas over there. Okay, so this is all about the post industrial country. The next one is that advantages and disadvantages of the society. Okay, so advantages of the society we will discuss first. So this much you have to know, dear. The next one is advantages disadvantages. So it promotes teamwork. Okay, so the advantage is that it promotes the teamwork will be promoted here. But when it comes to the disadvantage, there is a set of norms that curbs the individual freedom to grow. Okay, so there is a set of norms will be there. Norms in the sense rules and regulation. Okay, so that is why in certain things, in individual capacity and individual quality of things are going to be mellow down. Okay, so the next one is it teaches cooperation. Okay, so when it is be the teamwork, you have to be build a cooperation. Okay, you have to be work in a cooperative manner. Okay, so when it comes to the disadvantages, society uses, like, cooperation will be there, means it will going to curb the freedom of an individual, and it teaches to share care. Okay, so it will be, society will going to teach, means advantages of the society will going to teach us the sharing. Okay, to care the people. And here the society uses a coercive methods for complaints of social norms. Okay, so the next one, the set of norms of behavior or peaceful living. Okay, so there is a in advantage, norms will be there for peaceful those norms are going to be helpful to build your behavior in a peace way. Okay, it is not going to be harm you. The next one is that coercion can be physical and mental, with which is detrimental to be general health of an individual. Okay, and here it provides a physical and psychosocial protection. Okay, in the society, advantage of society is that which is going to provide a physical and psychosocial protection for individual. Here there may be a chance to physical and mental detrimental of an individual. Okay, there may be a causing stress also will be there in the society. Okay, so next one we can move with the new topic, that is what? Community. Okay, so community. Community is a group of people lived in a certain geographical area. That and all you know already. So even though the community is a set of interrelationship among the social institution in a locality. Okay, so where what I have told you know the definition, you can write it down. So community is a group of people where lived in a one geographical area, certain geographical area. That only another thing they have said. Community refers to the structure of relationship through which a localized population provides its daily requirement. Okay, so where they are getting the daily requirement, there they used to be stay. Okay, so they will get the residence over there. So certain groups we will call as a community. Okay, community is a group of people. Okay, so the next is that the characteristics of the community. Characteristics of the community is, first one is I said you characteristics. Group of people. Okay, so it is a group of people. Define locality. Okay, define locality. Okay, so it is going to be defined locality. The next thing is that we can see this characteristic, feeling of belongingness. Okay, in the community there is a feeling of belongingness. Okay, belongings or belongingness, which means belongingness. Okay, so which means there is a feeling or the emotion towards the belongingness. Okay, so either it may be your family or it may be your place. Okay, so the next is that grow spontaneously. Okay, so community will be grow very spontaneously. That is for sure. There is no end for growth. Okay, it will be grow like this. Okay, if community will be in a good place. Then permanent in nature. Okay, community will be permanent in its nature. Okay, so that character will be always remain same. The next is that sharing of similar characteristics. Okay, that means one community and another community there may be a sharing of similar characteristics. Okay, the next one, variety of ends. Ends will be always, the closing point will be always in a variety of ends. Okay, variety of ends will be there. Then organized social life. In the community there will be a organization of the social life will be there, my dear students. Yes, in the community we know that we have to live like this, and certain age like kids are needs to go to the college or the school, or they have to get the education. These are all the norms which is given by the society to the community. Okay, so you have to follow that. And particular name has been given for the particular area. They used to tell the particular name for group of people. Then legal less status. Okay, so there is no proper legal less status. Okay, next one is size of the community. Okay, so the characteristic is either it may be large size or it may be a small size. Okay, the next one is that concrete in nature. It is not abstract, it is a concrete in nature. Okay, so abstract means it can be able to, society is a abstract nature, community is in a concrete nature. It will be always like this. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so here you can see the community is a concrete in nature as it refers to a group of people living in a particular locality. We can see its existence, hence it is concrete. Okay, next one is Types of community. So there are two types of community here there. First one is rural community and the second one is urban community. So types of community we can see, that is very important. Types. Next, first one is a rural, second one is urban. Okay, so rural community and the urban community. Rural community we have is a natural phenomena. It is present in every society of the world, having a distinct cultures and the patterns of the social life. According to the locality of the area and the development of the area, we are going to segregate into the community, rural community and urban community. The agriculture is the main identity of the rural community, and this community mostly have face-to-face interaction with the high degree of homogeneity. Homo means same, similarities will be there in the community. Okay, so homogeneity in their identities. Okay, we can say see the same things. Okay, if you are a farmer, your neighbor is also a farmer and they will be also following the same cultures. Okay, so the similarities we can see in the community, means a rural community. The next one is a basic urban facilities like school, hospital, market, municipal office, police station, etc. are usually missing in this community. Rural areas there may be a lack of lot of things. Okay, if you go any kind of rural village area, so there may be a network issue. Okay, if it is in Bangalore, you will get everything in a very easy way because it is belongs to the urban community. Lot of ready things are available in urban. Okay, but in the rural, for electricity, for each and everything they have to face the consequences. Okay, so that is the rural community. Okay, so they are following the similarities, similar culture, and they will belongs to the certain area. They will do the agriculture is the only one identity they can do in the villages side. I can say that even people will do so a lot of things in the other than agriculture also, but it is belongs to a certain locality. Okay, so they will do the same thing, they will follow the same culture, same homogeneity we can see over there. Okay, the next thing is that the next thing is that urban community is the opposite of rural community. So the urban people lifestyle highly impersonal with each other along high degree of complexity and heterogeneity in their living style and identities. Yes, of course, here we can see the classes. Okay, upper class, lower class, lot of people we are seeing. Okay, the groups will be there over here, but there is no differentiation in the rural community. Okay, so we are getting lot of facilities over in the urban community, and modification lifestyle we are seeing. There is no proper joint family like that and all we can't able to see in the urban community. We can see only the nuclear family, then mode of work, then certain norms will be set for living. Okay, that one will be there in the urban community. It is actually a product of rational choice, a complex division of labor with a specialization in their jobs and identity of the urban community. Modern civic facilities are usually available. Okay, so for a child, for example, one child is from Bangalore, one child is from any village area, we can take means of course there will be a lot of differences we can see in the nature of those childs. Okay, same like that only the urban and the rural communities are. Okay, means next one is that the difference between the society and the community they will be asked. Okay, so that you have to write down. There may be a chance for asking the 5 marks question, or it may be in the 2 marks question. Okay, so don't skip this topic, so you have to know thoroughly. Okay, society is a group of people living together in interacting with one another, which means society. Community is a group of people living in the same locality or having a particular characteristics in a common. Okay, similarities will be there, but certain particular characteristics will also available. Okay, members are diverse since it consists of many different communities. Okay, so these are the things will be there that you know better in the difference of a community and the society, that you study by yourself only, that will make you to remember better. Okay, so nothing is there. Society is a group of people, but there will be, we can see the interacting with one another, and like they will be living together also, there may be changes will be there, but here there will be changes will be there, but the similarities they used to be do. The next one, members are diverse since it consists of many different communities. Members are necessarily share common characteristics. Okay, they used to share the common characteristics, certain differences will be there. Society is abstract in nature, community is a concrete in nature. Okay, then society has much wider scope compared with the community. The scope of the community is narrow. Okay, why? Because it is having lot of diversions. Okay, so same like this you study and write it down in the exam. Okay, so this is all about the community and the society. The next topic is that socialization. Okay, so the next topic is socialization. In Kannada we can say samajikarana, that is what. It is an organized, improving the things better. Okay, so that is what the socialization. It is a process which help of which a living organism is changed into social being. Okay, so the socialization is the process which is going to be helpful to the individual to live in the society in a social way. Okay, which will be help to socializing an individual. Okay, so how to cooperate with the society, whatever the consequences will be there, so problem solve the things, how he can do that and all by experiences, trained by or learn by this socialization. Socialization is the process where one internalizes the norms of his group so that distinct self emerges uniquely to this individual. Socialization is the process by which the child acquires a cultural content along with the selfhood and personality. Okay, so it is going to be adopt the cultural content. Okay, so which is going to be helpful an individual to being social. Okay, so that is the definition of the socialization. The next one, factors of the process of socialization: imitation, then suggestions, identification, language. Okay, so the imitation, suggestion, language. Okay, so imitation, suggestion. Imitation is the process of copying and actions. Okay, so imitation, you are going to be copy somebody else. Okay, so suppose you are going to imitate your favorite hero, like that kind of things, which will be the factor of the socialization. The next one is suggestion. Suggestion is the process of communicating information that has a no logical or self-evident basis. Okay, so suggestion we can give with there is no logical will be there also, or any kind of evidence is also we can able to give the suggestions. Okay, so that is what suggestion. Identification: in his early age the child cannot make any between his organism and environment. Most of the actions are random. They are natural reactions which is not conscious. Okay, as he grows in one age, he can able to identify certain things. Okay, so that is the identification. Picture book which enjoys looking at the mother who feeds him become an area of identification increases with the advancement of the age. Okay, so in the old age, means younger age, child can't able to identify anything, but after that, gradually the rapid growth will be there, and there is a identification also. Then types of last one is language. Language is the medium for the social interaction. To speak means language is needed. The next one is that types of socialization. The types of socialization, we are having that primary socialization, secondary socialization, adult socialization. Okay, so the next one is anticipatory socialization, re-socialization. Okay, so here 5 types are there. First one is primary socialization, secondary socialization, and the third one is that adult socialization, and the fourth one is that anticipatory, and the fifth one is re-socialization. So you have to remember this. For primary socialization refers to the socialization of the infant in the primary or earliest year of his life. Okay, the younger life of an infant is called as the primary. The secondary means the process of can be seen work outside the immediate family or in the peer group. The growing child learns very important lesson from the social conduct. Conduct means behavior. Okay, so conduct from his peers. He is also learn lessons in the schools. Okay, so that is what secondary. Okay, from the people, the child has to get by the act or the behavior of the certain things or family members, either it may be peers means friends. Okay, so the child has start to learn the things. Okay, so that will be comes under the secondary socialization. By seeing the conduct of the people, this child will also going to be nurture and as well as going to be grow. Okay, so and adopt that one. The next one is important takeaway. This one is adult socialization. Adult socialization. In the adult socialization, the person learns according to his roles in the society. For example, becoming an employee, husband, wife. For each primary and secondary socialization may not be have prepared them family. Okay, in the family way there is no need to prepare by primary and secondary, but in the adult socialization, they have to be. Adult socialization teaches people to take and new duties. Okay, so roles and responsibilities are going to be changed once you completed your education. Okay, so certain things are very new to you people also, but it is due to the adult socialization. The days have to be moved, so you have to adopt the things. Okay, so you have to take the responsibility. Everything will be like it is a common process in the society, but the certain things can't able to be handled by the people. Okay, let it be, no issues in that. But okay, the next one is anticipatory. Anticipatory socialization refers to the process by which men learn the culture of a group with the anticipation of joining that group. Okay, so means how your friends will be there, you will be also same like that only, no? So that is the thing you are going to be learn through your peer group. That is what anticipatory. By doing the, by seeing, by mingling with those people, you are going to be know this one. Okay, the next one is that is re-socialization. Re-socialization refers to the process of discarding former behavior patterns and accepting the new ones as a part of transition in one's life. Such as re-socialization takes place mostly when a social role is radically changed, involves abandonment of one way of life, another which is not only different from former but incompatible with it. For example, when the criminal is rehabilitated, he has to change his role and role radically. Okay, so re-socialization means after certain act or the conduct, the person is going to be overcome, and the rehabilitation, I'm not going to take the condition which is related to this one. That is what that criminal, but I will give a good example that how the people are going to be socialized when for example a mad patient can able to recover, means rehabilitate, means he can change his behavior and he can able to behave in a good way. Okay, so that is what. The next one is features of socialization. Features of socialization, the first one is that socialization is the continuous process. It is a continuous process. Okay, it is not a breakdown process, it is a continuous process. And socialization helps in maintaining social order, which means rules and regulations by the law. The next one is socialization is universal, everybody, not for one. Okay, it is for everyone. And socialization occurs both informal and formal manner. Okay, both informal and also in the formal manner. Okay, the next one is regulates the behavior of an individual. This one will going to be help to you to build a good behavior or the conduct of human being or individual. Next one is individualized in nature. So it is an individualized in nature. Socialization is a variable. The growth of human being is never static. It is not a static, it is always in the highs and troughs will be there. Okay, there may be a fluctuation will be there. The next one is predictable in nature and unique for each individual. Okay, which is different for each and everyone. Okay, so these are the main features of the socialization. Okay, so next we can see the agencies of socialization in a very easy way. I will tell. The first one is family, the second one is neighborhood, okay, your neighbors. The third one is peer group, which means friendship, friends. Then educational institution, where you are going to learn, that is also one of the agency. The next one is religion, your occupation, your work, what you are doing, that is also one of the agency. The next one is political parties. Okay, political parties also going to be acts as an agency. Mass media is that of TV, radio, newspaper, that one is also agency. And the state of human being, okay, which group you are belongs and what kind of state you are there. Okay, economically, financially fit or not, so that state, every state is matters lot in the socialization. Okay, so these are very important agencies of the socialization. First one is family, second one is neighborhood, means your neighbor. Okay, then peer group, friends. Okay, political parties. Then next one is educational institution, your religion, occupation, what work you are doing, mass media, and political parties. The next one is what state you are there. Okay, so that is the agencies. Okay, that is also one of the 2 marks important question. Okay, so you have to study that one. Okay, the role of socialization, tomorrow class we can finish it off, or else I will take 5 minutes, I will finish this one. Okay, the process of socialization means the transmission of the culture. Okay, the role will be taken place in this transmitting the culture. Okay, so ruralization, then now it is urbanization. Okay, so the process which will be taken, if it is in an individual also, it is help to transmit the changes or the culture. Socialization is the process by which individual learn social behavior develop involves. Okay, this process will going to be help to build a individual behavior. Okay, the next one is it is a thorough process of socialization by which newborn individual when grows up acquires the values of the group and is model into the social being. Okay, so how they have to believe in a society, that they are going to be understand. Okay, so this is all about the society and the socialization. And here some theories will come: Cooley's theory, Maid's theory, and Freud's theory. That is not much important. You study, I think you will be already studied this one, that you have to know. Okay, so in and out you have to know. The next one is that stages of socialization: oral stage, anal stage, Oedipal stage, and stage of adolescence. Okay, the oral stage means the commences at birth and it continues till the completion of the first year. Okay, so that is infant age will be there, no, that is what oral stage. Okay, the next one is the anal stage. The anal stage normally begins after the first year, that is what toddler age group will come, no, that time it is the anal stage. This stage the child is asked to take over some degree of care for himself. Okay, so child can able to to take care of himself in a very lower degree only, but it will be able to take care. Okay, that is what anal stage. The Oedipal stage, the third stage begins from the 4th year of the child and lasts up its puberty. Puberty is the age of 12 or 13. Yes, at this age he starts to take caring of himself as a member of family. Okay, so he start to know that I am the member of this family, certain roles and responsibility also he will take. So that is also one of the thing. Okay, so these are all the important phases, and one more is that stage of adolescence. From 4th stage begins will roughly on the after the puberty. Okay, so in the teenage only it is going to start to start to build certain things. This is an important stage of socialization. By the time you will be more focusing on the society and socially you will be well-being. Okay, so these are the major 4 stages of the socialization. First one is which stage? Infant, that one, the oral stage, anal stage, Oedipal stage and the adolescent stage. Okay, so from the birth till 1 year is which phase? Oral phase, oral stage. The next one is that second is anal stage, that will be from first means after completion of the first year, second year onwards it will start. After that till 4th year it will be there. From 4th to puberty, Oedipal stage. After puberty, that is called as adolescent stage. Okay, so these are the stages of socialization. Okay, hope you guys are understood with my class. These are very important topics. Tomorrow we are going to study about the individualization in the part 2. Okay, so who are joined, first you watch this one, later on you can get an idea. Okay, this much if you know means that is enough to write in the examination. Okay, thank you. I will take break. Mic off for you.